there's a term in Australia called take the piss, right? Which is making fun of someone doing something. That used to happen all the time with me. What's he walking around the paddock for? What's he looking for? What's he doing?
Yeah.
Because they don't understand flow.
And you were boots on the ground, and you're walking the field, and you're talking to the project delivery team. By the way, I've changed that for everything. I always say project delivery team now.
Yeah.
What is the first sign that the team's not ready to start and that this is heading in the wrong direction?
I'm always looking for flow. Now, these guys, back on this project, they used to think I was mad. I'd walk the paddock. I did this for months on end too, right? This is you got to keep repeating things, and you got to keep doing things until people internalize them and they accept them themselves. I used to walk the job 10 to a dozen times a day.
Okay.
The main thing I was looking for is where's it stopped? Where the crane's not moving, where's there groups of people stood up waiting for materials? Because when I knew where it was stopped, then I knew where the problems were. I could go and speak to them and say, hey guys, you don't go and accuse people, right? How's it going? What's happening? Go and talk to the people in the paddock doing the work. They'll tell you what the problem is. We all like to sit in the office and in meetings and stuff like that because it's air conditioned or, we're out of the elements. Get out there at the work front where they're actually doing the work and ask them what's going on. They'll tell you. They love to tell you what's not working. And that was all I did, man. But I did it for months.
You did it, which allowed you to just get rid of your opinions and just like analyze what was going on. You
don't want to start 2026 like this. I'm starting a new pilot program called 2026 Preseason Training. It's for leaders who want to get their team match fit before the whistle blows and the 2026 season kicks off. So if you're running a good company or a team and you want to hit 2026 in a sprint, this is your window right now to set it up. We'll custom build your 12-month plan and drop it into a Trello board so that you actually track it and use it. We'll resource it properly so the work actually gets done and set you up a school community so that you're ready to get rhythm from day one. We'll be setting it all up using Goldrat's project rules of flow to mitigate the 12 causes of project failure, because that's exactly what this is and how you need to treat it as a project. And you'll also be learning to leverage AI where it counts to get the most impact. This isn't some paint by numbers cookie cutter course. It's pre-season training custom built for your business. There's only 10 spots and we'll have it wrapped up so that you're ready to run before we hit Christmas. DM me the words 2026 pre-season training and I'll send you all the details, because you really don't want to start 2026 like this. All right, most leaders re-baseline with the best intent. I believe the best intent. To fix the problem, give everyone some breathing space, let them create some momentum. The problem is, it doesn't fix it, but it just, as a general rule, compounds that disaster. I'm going to show you, let me walk you through how it happens just here. This is a fictional project, but I'm sure you've seen this story before. I've seen it play out many times. All right, so why do we re-baseline in the first place? Because we hit a project and we start it. We've got an end date. The end date, no one ever wants to give on the end date. Whether that end date's realistic or not, no one ever wants to change this. This is the first part of the problem, okay? So someone in their wisdom, and this is, I have to give a shout out to Charlie Dunn for this quote. And it is, the reason that a plan's fail is because planning is something that we do to people, not with them. Someone's created a plan or a schedule or whatever it is that says we've got 5.4 million hours. So we're going to hit this end date 18 months out. So that means we need to do 69,230 hours per week to hit our target. Some variation of that. Obviously they're going to level it and do whatever that they do with it, okay? That's done to the people. It's done to the project manager. It's done to the superintendents. It's done to the construction managers. It's done to the supervisors. Here's a plan. Get out and do it. You've got heaps of time. There should be plenty of time to get done what you need to get done. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. That's what Mike Tyson famously said. So, reality is, after 3 months, we're not hitting 69,230 hours per week. What we're actually hitting is around about 40,000 hours per week. So, over the first 3 months, we should have earned 899,909 hours. We've achieved 520,000. And we go, that's all right, we've still got plenty of time. We'll just park some of them hours to the back end. Fatal mistake. We'll re-baseline. So what they do is they re-baseline at what they know they've achieved over the last 3 months. Because they're not fucking stupid, right? They're not going to set themselves up to fail this time. You're going to push the pain to the back end, worry about it, let that be future me's problem. We know we can achieve 40,000 hours a month. So what we do is we re-baseline that for 4 to 6 weeks. That'll give us a bit of breathing space. At least we know we'll hit our targets for the first 4 to 6 weeks. And of course, so that number grows between, once you get past that 4 to 6 weeks, and you're starting to have the 42, 44, 46, 48. All right, so we get to 6 months, because what happens is we will track along all right for 4 to 6 weeks after we re-baseline, hitting target, and then reality kicks in where the hours kick back up again. So we start dropping behind baseline again. So we get to 6 months, and this is now doubled up. So instead of being 379,000 hours behind, we're near on 800,000 hours behind. So what are we going to do? Let's re-baseline it again. This figure might have gone up a bit, but probably not much, because we're not really doing anything differently. We haven't tried to fix the problem, the core underlying problem, which is, well, we don't know what it is at the moment because we haven't looked at it from a constraint perspective to see where the constraint in the system is, which is actually causing us to fall behind baseline. Is it we're not getting the materials on time? Are we double handling too much? It's causing delays at the job. Do we not have work packs built for our guys? Do we not have the right skill set on site? Can we not get the numbers of people that we need in the areas that we need them? Do we not have the right skill set? That's the story. I could pretty much go to any major construction project in Australia and I'll find someone that will tell me a version of that story. Crazy as it may seem. As I said, planning, it all starts from the fact that planning is something that we do to people instead of doing it with them, finding out what the real answer is. We never ever, if we go onto a project and we want to reset, and we call that a reset, it's not. It's hiding the problem. Sweep the problem under the carpet is what it's more commonly known as. We want to go on and create a reset. We need to do what I spoke to yesterday, which is we need to find out how fast we're actually moving. We use this process down here that I spoke to where we do a plan with flex planning. We got measurable outputs, which are cause effect. We're not so much worried about how many hours we're falling behind at this point in time. First of all, we want to get people in the loop of debriefing. We're using supercharge it with the AI and using the ORCA process to start getting the truth out. Where are we actually bottlenecked? Where are we stopped? What's causing us to lose this, causing this gap between here and here? How do we close it up? What actions do we actually put in place to change things? Not just go, fuck it, it's future me's problem, let's move it out another 3 months. I might not even be on the project by the time we get to that point. I've heard this said more times than you would believe. I won't even be here by then. So it's going to be somebody else's problem. What we have going on, have I got the book, The Compound Effect? I've been reading a sensational book here at the minute called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And he said, if we don't have this improvement loop happening to us and it's compounding and we're heading in the compounding so that we're getting more and more out of the resources and the things that we're doing, then it's working against us. If it's not working for us, it's working against us, the compound effect. And this is where this compounds and this number, these figures keep getting higher and higher and higher, and basically with zero chance of you being able to achieve them. That's how resets fail. We spoke to yesterday using this process. If you haven't, I'm not going to go right into how this process works. I've made 2 videos on it already. Day 1 and day 2 will step you right through if I was going to come and help you align your team before Christmas. This is the exact process that I would do. I would not be re-baselining and doing any of that sort of bullshit. That's not going to achieve anything for you. It's only going to cause you, might give you some short-term relief, but it's going to cause you long-term pain in the future. Future me or you is going to thank me for not doing that to you. What we're going to do is use the ORCA process. So I'm going to run you right through. I'm going to run you through an ORCA right now. You want to know the theory behind how it works, you're welcome to go back and check that. I did this the wrong way. Okay, now I don't want Taki just yet. I want ChatGPT. So this is when I said we did the plan with the flex planning, measure our outputs, our cause effects, debrief with ORCA and supercharge it with AI. When I say supercharge it with AI, this is what we're doing. So my AI is going to step me through the process of what I should have done since the last shift. Let's kick it off. New shift, 26th of the 11th, 25. Let's see what he comes back with. This guy takes me down through the process of what I should have done in real time. And I'm doing this over 90 days to show you exactly how it works, because as we learned in one of the earlier videos from Keith Cunningham, if we follow the 3 pillars of success for 90 days, execute it daily for 90 days, we'll be stunned at the progress that we will make. So step 1, daily check-in from yesterday. Your 3 daily actions for November 25 were: create tomorrow's single objective Kanban ticket before bed, run 1 50-minute critical time block before 10 a.m, send 3 direct messages for December's session bookings. I need binary answers, no stories, no context. That's what he says. So it is, I'm given yes, no answers here. Top 3 for my day today. Yes, did I do them? No, I didn't. Daily action 1 is yes. Daily action 2 is yes. Daily action 3 is yes. He will now step me onto the next part of the process. He's gone back to daily E. He should know that that's daily because I already spoke to him and tell him that that's what it is. Just give him a second till he processes that. Perfect. I'm reading your daily E as daily, all good. Perfect. Already spoke to him that before. Okay, daily actions. Kanban, yes, yes, yes. Through outreach. Objective 26th of November 2025. Come and firm not everything you did, not what you hope to do, not the weekly target. Just the single most important objective for today. What was the one objective for today? The one objective for today was a meeting with a GM from an S&P E&I company to pitch the Align Your Team Before Christmas program. So he's keeping me on track here. He's going, I don't want to hear all your stories. I know all your bullshit. I don't want to hear about why you can't get from 40,000 to 69,000. I just want to know the facts. That's all he's asking for right here as part of this process. Meet with the GM of S&P E&I company to pitch and line your before Christmas program locked in. Now we move to results. What results did you get to today? No stories, just justifications, no context, just the observable outcomes of that meeting. Meeting completed as planned. Pitched the program, GM, meeting didn't happen, cancellation, reschedules, partial meeting only, did not pitch. What was the real result? The real result was the pitch was a success. He is coming back to me on Friday with details of when we are going to start and how we're going to start working together. No bullshit in there. Not, oh, should have or could have. I've got hard dates. When's he going to come back to me? He's going to come back to me Friday. So this little fucker's going to be tracking that. He's going to ask me on Friday. Clear, direct, observable. Results, day 3 to 26th November. Pitch delivered, GM engaged. Follow-up locked for Friday to confirm start date and rollout. Strong results, not a maybe, not a ghost, not a soft. We'll see. One of my pet hates on site is when we speak to this stuff at the board and I'll go, all right, at the 6, are we going to hit our target or we're not? And they go, oh, we should be okay. Should be is not an answer. Yes, we will. No, we won't. And if we're not sure, what are the constraints stopping us? What do we need to risk mitigate till we get to the point that we are sure that we're going to hit, 98% sure that we're going to hit, or what do we call it, flawlessly execute the mission. Causes: what behaviours, decisions or actions you controlled produced that result? Example of the kind of causes we're looking for: prep the offer in advance, I open with their pain, not my solution, I controlled the meeting structure, I asked direct questions, I used HDD to give a picture of success, I kept it short and commercial. The causes were I have got very clear on my pitch. I've gone through the 6 picture storyline with Dan Rome, and I created the story from how it starts, exactly who I work with, what I do, how I deliver it. So there was no ambiguity in any of it. I had the exact answers. It was exactly what he wanted. He wanted a wingman and a catalyst for his project manager. So it was all a matter of fact that I had very clear understanding of what he required, listen to what he required, explain what I did with complete clarity, and the whole thing was stitched up probably inside 20 minutes. See, he might give me a little bit of a touch up for that. He might say you went on for too long there. I'll be interested to see if he asks me whether I use Kanban or not. Excellent. Now we turn to your explanation into a clear Cunningham-style behavioural courses. No fluff, no narrative, just the actions you took. Created the commercial results. You succeeded today because you prepared the clear pitch, 6-picture storyline. Listen first and then aligned your offers to exact requirement. Delivered the pitch with 0 ambiguity. That's why it wrapped up in 20 minutes. Not luck, behaviour. Now we convert this into tomorrow's leverage. 3 daily actions tomorrow. Calm, firm, high leverage. They must do, not optional. Create tomorrow's single objective. Kanban ticket before you go to bed. Write the follow-up message Friday for GM's call. Send 3 new outreach messages. Insight package, 3 layers. Wingman's insight. Your clarity was the product, not the slides, not the meeting, not the story. Clarity closes a deal faster than persuasion. When your pitch is simple and unambiguous, people trust you instantly. Operational insight, Boo Logic. You executed a textbook: align, execute, debrief, adopt, loop. Align your 6-picture clarity, execute crisp 20-minute pitch. Captured daily. This is flawless execution, architect in motion. AI meta insights. Your pattern across these, this is the most invaluable bit of this whole process, is these, or from the AI perspective, in my opinion, your patterns across these 3 days is unmistakable. You win when your thinking is done before you enter the arena. Pre-clarity, pre-decision, pre-structure. Fast decisions from other. That's your personal unfair advantage. Day 3 scoreboard. Planned day for it starts. Yes. Identify objective. Yes. ORCA completed. Yes. Daily actions. Yes, yes, yes. Comparative streak 3 for 3. When you're ready for the next loop, type next shift date. Okay, I'm just going to stick to that with him. I don't want to confuse it. I want to keep it nice and clear, exactly everything what he's doing. The other reason that I got a lot done today that I said that I was going to do comes back to, I've been following a guy called Taki Moore for a long time, and he has a specific structure for creating offers at the stage of a business that I'm at the moment. He actually did a video, funnily enough, this morning that spoke to exactly what I needed to do. So I took the actions. I'll play the quick video now, and you see if you could pick up what I pulled out of his video and executed on today. So, where are we? Want Taki. There's no noise, but you should be able to read what he's saying there. Launch case study offer, which I've done with this 3K pack. And that will start to generate some testimonials. Then I'll go through all the contacts that I've met, and I'd send them a quick message. That's what I started doing. I started messaging people via LinkedIn today. But this is the most important bit. I didn't go, do you want this? This is what he would say. It was to ask them, who do you know that would be a good fit for what I'm doing here, and see if we could get a referral out of it, which is exactly what I've done. If I take you and show you the LinkedIn post, actually I won't do that. If you want to see the LinkedIn post, just message me the words Taki LinkedIn post, and I'll show you the post that I used today, which was because if you're looking to do your BD better, I'm going off track a little bit here, and you've got something similar to what I do in your industry, you want to get more work out of your clients for both of us, somewhere that we can both deliver them better value, it might be of interest to you. Anyway, I've got to this point and I say to you, would you like to work with me to help you align your team for Christmas? Get them all heading in the same direction. There's one or two stories going on in your head. First one is you're probably thinking something along the lines of Roy Kent.
Roy, you come to the club tonight?
Hold on, will you be there?
Of course, bro.
Then fuck no!
If that's what you're thinking, fair enough. I am an acquired taste. However, gone through this and you went, we need Benny to come and be our wingman, so he's got our back, helps us create alignment, helps us avoid the traps, helps us by being a catalyst, remove roadblocks and mitigates the resistance to change that we're going to go through. And we try to do all this and you're thinking this,
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
a link just there, ambitioustarget.com, will take to the page where I've got, there's only 6 sessions that I can do between now and Christmas because they're a full day. Camera takes off every time I wave my hands around. There's 6 sessions on my board there, which are the 2nd and 4th of December, 9th and 11th of December, 16th and 18th of December. That's all I can get in before Christmas, before I knock off for the year. Go down to Melbourne, see my daughter and boyfriend, and go and watch the Ashes cricket. I've actually got tickets for hopefully day 2 because I don't even know if we'll make it to day 3 again. All right, take it, use it, made a great week. And remember, you don't want to start 2026 like this.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Wrong clip. You don't want to start 2026 like this. Oh man, you're having some dramas there, Benny. It's not there. Take it, use it, made a great week, and we'll speak soon because I have the outro video. It's not what we need. It needs to be. Oh, I'll play that. Nah, you'll be right. You want to work with me or you want to figure it out, you'll work it out. Speak soon.